Hey everybody, Scott Jansen here. Welcome back to this video. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my #1 Facebook marketing strategy to get free coaching, hypnotherapy, NLP, and even RTT clients daily using this organic and free marketing strategy on Facebook. So whether you're a coach or a hypnotherapist, RTT practitioner, or an NLP practitioner, you're looking to either get your first bunch of paying clients, you're looking to extend the amount of clients you have, or you're just sick of paying for funnels and ads and want to learn to get paid clients daily by using a simple Facebook page, this is the video you do not want to miss out on. Now, before we get into the action, I just want to let everybody know that we are going to be giving away the last 10 copies of our Therapy MAXIMISER playbook. So if you jump over to scottjansen.com.au, let me just see if I can get that in the camera. There we go. scottjansen.com.au, you can actually download this book for free. It's normally retailed at $150. You can download this for free. And as the title suggests, it's how to get high-paying coaching, hypnotherapy, RTT, and NLP clients online for free without funnels, free sessions, or paid ads. And it's also the accompaniment to this video, which I've created for you right now. And I will be referring back to this book over and over throughout the video. So guys, if you're sick of paying for funnels, you're sick of paying for Facebook ads, you have no idea how our students that are earning 6 to multiple 6 figures per year are doing this without paying for any ads or any funnels, this is the video to show you step by step. But make sure you jump over to scottjansen.com.au, download your free copy of the Therapy MAXIMISER playbook, and let's jump into it. All right, folks, so here we are. So with this strategy and how we can start to use organic marketing, especially with Facebook, to start getting clients, well, I should say free clients every single day into your coaching and also your hypnotherapy business. This works if you're an NLP practitioner, RTT, healer, mentor, any business that's working in the context of getting clients into their business, and that's how they're getting paid. This strategy works for all of those subcategories as well. All right. So this strategy works out to be 6 steps that all work simultaneously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down all 6 steps, step by step, and show you how to set this up. So as you can see in front of you, I am on Facebook. I'm logged into my Facebook account. And what you might notice straight away is we actually use, and I highly recommend to use your personal page as your business page. So why would this be the case? And this is something that a lot of people get confused about, they're concerned about. So I really want to make sure that you understand why we have to use it on our personal page and why you do not want to use this strategy, because it just simply won't work, on a business page or a brand page. Well, the first thing we need to realize is, why was Facebook created? Well, Facebook was created to connect people with people, not people to businesses. So if you have a business or a brand page, how are you getting eyeballs on your content? Well, right now, what we have to do is we have to start sending out a message to people that we think may like our page and follow our content. And this is too many steps. And what happens with this is when we actually start, if we're going to use our business page, we start posting content, doing Facebook Lives, and applying the strategies that I have for you for you today. Facebook does not alert the followers and the people that like your page that new content is available. This means that if someone really likes your page, someone really wants to follow it, it means they have to constantly check up on your page day by day to see what new is happening. Now, unless you're a mega guru, you have millions of followers, you're almost like a celebrity in your market, sure, a business page and a fan page should be the place that you go. But at the same time, these gurus are also running and spending a lot of money on Facebook ads. And the only way we can run Facebook ads, just like we do, is on a business or a brand page. But when it comes to organic marketing, and that's what this strategy is about, getting free clients without spending $1 or even 1 cent on advertising, it all has to be done on our personal page. Because thanks to Facebook, we can use the algorithm of Facebook connecting people with people that'll start showing our stuff to these people once we add them to our friends list, which I'll talk about very soon and how that dynamic works as well. So guys, trust me when I say you want to use your personal page. Okay, now if you're concerned, you think, well, Scott, what happens if I start to promote my business on my personal page? Won't Facebook shut me down? Well, absolutely Facebook will shut you down if you're selling. This is a strategy where we're never going to sell. We're never selling on this personal page. What we are going to be doing is turning this page, your personal Facebook page, the one that you use every single day, we turn this into your new business page, and we offer incredible and valuable content, free, valuable content daily. And then I'm going to show you how to turn those eyeballs that will be attracted to your new personal page, this thing that you're building right now, and turn them into paying clients. So guys, trust me when I say use your personal page. We have hundreds of students that are reaching six figures to multiple six figures with their personal page alone. They're not using funnels. Some of them don't even, or most of them don't even have a website. They're not using Instagram. They're not using Twitter. They are just using their personal Facebook page. And even in my company right now, we have grown my company to 7 figures just on a personal page, guys. This is by far the biggest business asset I have in my company, and it's the most valuable piece of platform and software that I use to build my company. So I cannot stress the importance of this, okay? So to really recap on that, guys, use your personal page. Facebook will alert people organically. It'll let people know that you're going live. I'm sure you've seen those notifications before, like you've just befriended somebody and then all of a sudden you get a notification down here on the left-hand side saying so-and-so is going live. Facebook does this from a personal page. It will not do this on a business page. So trust me when I say, just use your personal page. As long as we're not selling, okay, we're fine. We can create and use this page any way we want to. So that's the why we want to use a personal page, guys. If you're not interested in getting free clients, you're not interested in growing your business organically, so you're not worrying about ads or using paid advertising or funnels or anything like that, don't bother using this page. Go to your business page. But if you've been using that already and you wonder why, God, I'm posting all the time, I'm doing the videos, why isn't anyone liking my stuff, sharing my stuff, coming to my Facebook Lives? It's because you're doing it from a business page, okay? That is the bottom line, okay? And we can't control who sees your stuff on a business page. However, I can control the people that see the stuff on my personal page, which I'll get to, and that's one of the steps for today. All right, so that's the why we have to use the personal page. So next, I want to talk about the page setup, and let's go through this piece by piece. So the first thing you notice, let's start from the bottom and work our way down. Thanks to Facebook, we can put this thing called a cover photo or a banner, okay? So what I recommend you do, if you go to your banner right now and it's just some random picture, you might not even have a picture, it could be a video of yourself, whatever it is, you want to get rid of that and you want to put a marketing banner. So what the hell is a marketing banner? Well, what we want to do is we want to turn this banner into a free like marketing billboard. This banner should say what you do and who you help. So what am I talking about here? Well, if you're very familiar with our stuff, there's something that I call our marketing message. And this is essentially our I help message. This is the niche that you help and what you help them to solve. Okay, an example of this is down here on an intro. Okay, so what I'm basically saying is we're going to turn our intro into our marketing message, and the same intro is going to be on our banner as well. And I'll show you an example of this. Now, the banner that I have here, this is just something we are testing. I do not recommend just having a plain banner like this until you have market awareness, until people know who you are, which for most of you guys, you're not there yet. I'll show you an example of the old banner that we used to use to build the business. Now we're testing this, which is just screenshots of the thousands of testimonials that we have. And that's for a specific marketing purpose because it helps us with our marketing. But right now, because you're maybe new to your market, you've just picked a niche, we have to get some sort of awareness about what you do. And the easiest way is to create a banner that says who you help and what you do. And it's going to be the same as your intro. So this is a version of my intro. So my intro, okay, is helping thousands of coaches, hypnotherapists, RTT, and NLPs build and automate their business. See results below. And I'll show those results in a moment because that's part of the strategy. So for you guys, how do we create this? Well, to create our I help message, which is going to go on our banner, we use a structure that is this. I help X to Y without Z. So what does this mean? I help men to quit smoking in one session without experiencing cravings. Or I help women drop 2 dress sizes without giving up carbs in 1 week, whatever it is. So you're talking about the niche, the solution, and to make it even more powerful, you can have the without statement at the end. So the without statement can be really, really powerful because there's one thing about clients, they want the results, but they don't want to give up the things or experience the things they do not like, okay? So if you were to say to someone, hey, I can help you lose weight I can help you lose 10 kilos of weight in 2 weeks. That's a pretty good marketing message, okay? However, it's even more powerful if we can say, I can help you lose 10 kilos in 10 weeks without having to go to the gym or giving up carbs. Do you guys see the difference? So we want to create an I help message. Now, we only have a certain amount of characters here, okay? So you want to obviously just put those characters in as much as possible and make a grammatical statement here as well. Okay, so anything like I help men quit smoking, I help teenagers study for their exams, whatever it is, pick your niche, talk about the pain, and offer the solution. So once we have our I help message, okay, and guys, I'm not going to get into the whole thing about how to choose a niche, why we have to choose a niche. We have tons of video up on YouTube, but also if you want to come to my personal Facebook page, come and send me a friend request and you'll be able to check out all the videos. We've talked about niches so many times, so I don't want to go into that today. I will make an even more extreme video on niches later on, but for now, we're just looking at this marketing strategy here. But it will have you having to pick a niche. You do have to pick a niche for this because our I help message cannot be I help everyone with everything because it's not powerful enough. So let me show you an example of what I mean by how to create this banner. So let me just click on my banner. Okay, just have to excuse my lagging internet. Okay, so I'm going to click back and show you the old banner that we used to use. Okay, beautiful. So here's an example. So this is just a black banner that I've created. And guys, I'll give you a link in the description for a free software that you can use to create your Facebook banner. So I've just got scottjansen.com.au because that is our website. And it just says helping thousands of hypnotherapists, NLP and coaches build hyper profitable businesses. So it's very similar to the marketing message we have now, but we're always testing, we're always iterating, and this is what we've come up with. When I was a stop smoking hypnotherapist, my marketing message literally was, I help people quit smoking in one session without cravings or withdrawals. And then as I started to formulate my business more, I started to get more in touch with my niche. It ended up being, I help lawyers. The reason I picked lawyers, guys, is because I noticed that most of my clients were lawyers. So I thought, I may as well just market to these guys. They're happy to pay a higher price. Let's just market specifically to these guys. So my marketing message ended up becoming, thanks to market feedback and the patterns I noticed in my niche, was I help lawyers quit smoking on their lunch break in one session or on their lunch break without withdrawals or cravings. Okay, so why lunch break? Because again, my market kept telling me, all these lawyers kept saying to me, Scott, I want to come and quit smoking, but I only have my lunch break free. And that was so common, and that became my marketing message. Now I have an online company. It's now helping hypnotherapists, coaches, and NLPs, because it's all the same sort of niche, build hyper profitable businesses. Okay, so I'm still using my marketing message of sorts. So guys, to create this banner, and I highly suggest just having a simple banner like this. I always recommend to all of our students, use like a black color or a dark blue, something that is bold with some sort of white writing. Don't worry about images and all that because it gets confusing. I want people to see this, okay? So let's imagine you have befriended me, or I've sent you a friend request because I want to pull you over to my page, and I'll talk about why we want to do that, guys, in a moment when we start building our audience. I want you to see what I do. There is a specific reason why I have sent you a friend request. And again, I'll talk about that soon, and it will be coming up in step number 5. So if I've sent you a friend request, you're going to think, well, who's this Scott Jansen guy? Is this guy a stranger? What's this guy about? What's the first thing we do, guys, when someone sends a friend request? We go to their page and we want to check them out. We always want to spy on them. Bang. I want them to see this. So if I'm helping people lose weight, I'm going to have my marketing message as I help people lose weight to X and Y without Z. I help people quit smoking to X and Y without Z. I help people with mindset issues to X and Y without Z. Whatever your niche is, guys, okay? I want them to see this banner. I want it to be smack bang in their face so they can see what I do. So at the same time, to double up the effect, I also want to have, like I said before, you want to have the same intro as your banner, okay? Now, the reason I don't have it set up like that is because my company's evolved. I have market awareness, but when I first started out, I used the basics, and I built off the basics as I evolved my company, as I got more market awareness. So guys, they're the first step. Create your banner, go over to canva.com, canva.com, and it gives you the opportunity that you can create a free Facebook banner if you're not aware on how to do that. If you need some instructional videos, jump over to YouTube. They've got heaps of tutorials. Canva is absolutely brilliant. If, however, you're not good with designing, jump over to fiverr.com and you can pay someone, an expert who's an expert in design, $5 or $10 to create you a Facebook banner. You can go ahead and do that as well. But I highly suggest you jump over Canva. It'll literally take you 15 minutes to do, if that. So they're the first two things, banner and intro, okay? So the second thing we want to do as far as our page setup is, guys, the images. Now, don't get it confused. Just because I say we're using this as your new business page, don't put a logo. We have found through years and years of testing that we get more results and more conversions and more people into my program, i.e. more clients, by having a picture of us, okay? Don't have a business logo. Don't put your business name here. Just literally have your name. If you have a different business name, so be it. Just have your name. There's one thing about marketing that people will always remember a name over a random business name. And I know one thing about people always buy things from people. People connect with people. That's the Facebook algorithm. Have a picture of you guys, okay? Now, this was just taken on an iPhone. I sent the photo over to someone on fiverr.com. They whited out, the background, because it was me standing, I think it was in my apartment or something like that. I had a friend taken on my iPhone, whited it out, cost me $10, and bang, I have a good image, okay? Don't worry about going to a professional photographer. iPhones have sometimes better picture taking ability than a camera. Just use your iPhone, guys. Remember, this is organic. We don't want to be spending money and wasting time on this stuff, okay? Simple, clear banner, guys, like I recommended, and have an image of you, okay? So they're the first part of the page setup. So we've got the banner. We've got the I help message down here, which is your intro. To edit this intro, just click edit bio, okay? And I'll give you the option to create one of those I help messages, jump over to Canva, do the banner, also have the image of you. Next step is once you've created the banner, guys, you can just upload the banner here, update your cover photo. Then what you want to do is if I click on this banner, you could even say on your banner, click the banner. What you want to do is you want to add a link to something you're offering. So for myself and my company, we have free masterclasses that we funnel people to. Like I'm taking my audience saying, hey, come and check out this free material, this free masterclass. Come and check this out. And this is a masterclass that people can check out for free. For you guys, right at the start, I always recommend the most easiest function. And the most easiest function and the way you can get more paying clients is to offer a strategy call. If you're familiar with the type of training that we do and you're familiar with the methods that we put in place, we always opt for a strategy call. So what is a strategy call? Well, in other words, a strategy call is just like a sales call. It is so much easier to get paid clients on a strategy call or a sales call rather than a sales page at the end of a webinar, something that's automated. Anytime you take the human being out of the sales process at the start for the most basic option for your business, anytime you take you, the human being, out of that process, you're now relying on your marketing ability. You're now relying on how well you write a sales page, how well you create a webinar, how good your funnel is, how good your email marketing is. And that's way too advanced right at the start, okay? Like I said, we have students that are doing six-figure years and also multiple six-figure years by just offering a strategy call. That is their process. Their process is a strategy call. So what we teach them to do is you want to have something along the lines of, click on this link, just put a link for your booking system, guys. If you have a booking system, you can use anything like Calendly as your booking system that has a free option to create a booking system. I'll leave a link in the comment box below, guys, in the description box below, guys, as well, for Canva and also Calendly. These are free options that you can use. Create a booking system, guys, and just say something lines of, if you want to lose weight, remember that's your I help, or if you want to quit smoking without, you can just put your I help message here. Click on the link below and book your free strategy call with me now. Bang. So this is one way you can start getting free clients onto a sales call and then using that sales call to convert a total stranger into a paying client. And this can be done time and time again. Okay, so you want to have that option, just put that in the description. You could even write it on your banner to say, hey, click the banner to book your strategy call, take them to this, and that way you're funneling people off your personal page into your actual booking system, and that's where all the money is going to be made. All right, so guys, let me just recap. Banner, image, I help message, have a link of some sort on your banner to get people to a booking system of sorts. Don't give away a free book. Don't worry about giving stuff away for free, guys. Get them on a strategy call, because a strategy call converts into a customer. Giving something away for free Now you've got to make sure they read it, and then they've got to work out for themselves, hey, I've read the book, it was really awesome. How do I speak to this person? Too many moves, too complex. Keep things really simple for your customers. All right. So I'm just looking at my notes, guys, to make sure I'm going through this all the step by step. So what's the next part of the setup? So if we scroll down, okay, this is an awesome feature that Facebook has just added. Now, as you're watching this, guys, I'm recording this on the 19th of January, 2020. Hopefully there's many more people watching this for years to come. This option is fairly new. I don't know if it's going to be around forever. I hope it is, because it is an awesome marketing strategy for showing results. Okay. So there's one thing about marketing that by far is a surefire way to get the attention of your market, and this is testimonials. Okay. There's one thing I advocate, and we'll get to this about Scott, you know, what type of content do I put on this page? How do I do Facebook Lives and posts? Guys, we'll get to that in a moment. First things first, I want to talk to you guys about testimonials. Now, if you have testimonials from your clientele, where a client has either PM'd you on Facebook, we know it's a personal message up here, or they've sent you a text message, by far, taking that testimonial and creating a screenshot, just like you can see here, and just like the ones I'll show you in a moment, just over here on the left, are by far the best marketing strategy. Proof. People love proof. Sure, any hypnotherapist or coach or practitioner or mentor can talk themselves up and say how awesome they are. But what's a better conversion is, what are your clients saying about you? What is the unbelievable results that you're creating? And if you have these things, you want to put these in the featured box, okay? So you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 images, and we use those images with all of our best testimonials, okay? So as you guys may be aware, we have a business, a company that helps hypnotherapists and coaches, RTTs and NLPs build hyper-profitable business and automate parts of their business and make multiple six-figure years. So these are the screenshots we're showing from the hundreds of students that we have that are absolutely smashing it in our programs, and we show these testimonials, okay? So you can also add videos. If you have video testimonials, like clients saying how freaking awesome you are, add those here, okay? If you don't have testimonials, you don't have video testimonials, don't worry about it for now, because you'll get them over time, especially with this strategy. Once you start getting free clients coming in every single day, you can use those testimonials later, okay? So if I click on these, I can click on the edit feature, but if I click on these, okay, I'm using Facebook, and now Facebook's showing my audience the awesome work that we're doing. So here's one of our students talking about buying her dream car. After 10 months, she's hitting multiple six-figure years, and she went into a Mercedes dealer, paid $50,000 or $60,000 cash for a car, which was awesome. She said, I didn't have to fill out paperwork or bank statements. I just paid them cash. That was one of her big goals. So she went from 0 to multiple six figures within the first year. So that's awesome. She's done that. We're also showing a testimonial of one of our students going from 0 to $337,000 in his first 10 months on our program. So he's very happy about that. Okay, I'm also showing one of our testimonials of one of our students who got an offer from a celebrity to fly to LA via private jet, all expenses paid, plus to work with my student. She's charging $40,000. So the celebrity paid her $40,000 for her help. So that was absolutely, she was blown away by that. Okay, so we're showing that testimonial. Another one here of our student launching her first program and making $17,400 in her first week, launching her first program. No funnels, no ads. One of our students hitting $50,000 in 5 months from 0. Okay, another one of our students in 4 months went from $700 a month to $98,000 within 4 months of our program. It just says here, past 5 years of hypnotherapist, I was making $700 a month. She also quit her job 2 days ago and already hit 7K in 2 days, or an extra 7K. Her next goal, and I believe she just accomplished this, was to get her hubby out of work. So now her and her hubby are working on her business. So again, she's setting herself up for what will be her first multiple six-figure year. She'll probably hit 200,000 to 300,000 this year. Another one of our students talking about hitting over $15,000 in 4 weeks, and then moving into another $20,000 month the next month, talking about how easy it was to sell $1,800 packages over a $100 session that she's sold in the past. Okay, another one of our students hitting 5 figures in 8 days. Okay, and another one of our students, $50,000 in 5 months, only part-time because she had 2 children. So that's a great motivator for our students as well. And so there you have it. Okay, so you want to fill up this featured box with all your testimonials Screenshots are the best, guys, okay? So what I see a lot of coaches and therapists do is they'll get an awesome testimonial, they'll go over to something like Canva and they'll create a pretty background and they'll just copy and paste the message. I prefer, guys, and that's the reason why I block out all the faces and the names, because our students do want to remain anonymous. That's their choice. I have asked them if I can show their face, and most of them say no, which is fine, but they're happy for me to show the testimonial. You want to make sure you ask your clientele as well. Is it okay if I show your face and your testimony? If they say no, just block them out, guys, but literally get a screenshot. I have seen massive conversions from a screenshot testimonial. This is literally from my phone when I get these testimonials daily from our students from my Facebook Messenger. Use a screenshot. Just show the actual screenshot. So as you can see here, if I click on it, okay, it's just a screenshot. Doesn't look too pretty, but it's straight to the point because it's coming from my students in my students' words. It's not me copying and pasting or adding bits to it so I make myself sound more awesome. This is coming straight from my students, okay? So in the featured image box, guys, put all those testimonials if you have them, okay? So we've got the page set up. Banner, image, I help message, okay? Add your screenshot testimonials. If you don't have these, just add something that's going to motivate your customers. Here's the thing, guys. Don't just add pictures of you. I need everybody to understand this. This business is not about you. Your clients don't care about you. They don't care about your social media account. They don't care about why you became a coach. They don't care about professional images of you with a random motivational quote on the side, or you trying to get attention by how pretty or handsome you're trying to look in your photos. None of that. Clients, we want clients to come to our page, see what we do, and then see the proof of our expertise. Just forget about you, okay? So with that, now let's look at content. Now, this is something that most people get wrong, and I want to clear this up. So what is content? So because we're using this as a business page, you'll notice that if I scroll down, it's all content from testimonials. I have announcements, another announcement asking a question. I have a video. There's me. If you don't know what I look like, you would have seen me in the intro anyway. Another testimonial. You can see testimonials work really, really well for conversions, okay? A long post with an image, almost like a short blog, okay? Another video, another testimonial, another image of me with some sort of quote, like a blog type thing, okay? Something a little bit funny, but still in the context of business. Let me just scroll down once this loads. Another Facebook Live. Okay, another announcement. So what's the theme here, guys? Well, the only things I'm posting are in the context of who I'm trying to help. So as I said, I'm in the business of helping coaches and therapists, as you guys have just seen, build, multiple six-figure business, build massively wealthy businesses without paying for ads and funnels and all this sort of stuff, okay? So because I'm using this as my new business page, there's a rhyme and reason that everything I create has something to do with helping my students, not just my paid students. They've got a program for that, but I mean everybody else. So I'm creating valuable content. I don't spend a lot of time talking about me because it's not about me. I'm not bragging about my business, not about my business. I'm not showing images of me at barbecues and at Christmas and all that because I choose not to. Okay, you can add that mix if you want. I recommend going like an 80-20 split. 80% business, and if you want to have more the human touch, put in 20% of you, but just don't get overwhelmed with adding everything about you, always about your clients. So every time I'm creating content, and as you should be doing as well, guys, from announcements to the blog type thing, the videos, you always want to be thinking in the front of your mind, what does my client want to see? So how do we come up with this content? Well, the way that I come up with this content, and it makes it really, really simple, is what are the common questions that your market has? So if you're working with anxiety, what are the common questions people with anxiety have? What are their concerns? What do they want to know about? What do they need to know about? What lies do they believe in that you know not to be the case? And you have other information that would be more worthwhile to them, show them that. And we just deliver this type of content from especially answering some sort of questions like Q&A type content, extremely valuable, okay? People get a lot out of it. And ideally what we're trying to say is, hey, I'm an expert. Here's my thoughts on this. This is the answer to this question. This is the proof of what I can do in my expertise. And the one thing about getting clients free every single day, guys, especially with this strategy, is showing your expertise, showing proof, showing people you know what you're talking about. If you're too busy on Facebook, especially with this strategy, talking about yourself, why you became a coach, how awesome RTT is, how great NLP is, and I will touch on this just now as a little interlude, guys. When it comes to your marketing, when it comes to creating content, like, stop talking about NLP. Stop talking about Marissa Peers and RTT. Stop talking about Igor and conversational hypnosis. The real people you're going to be working with, the average human being in society, has no idea what RTT is. They have no idea what NLP is. They don't care about Marissa, Igor, Tad James, Erickson. They don't care about any of these people. Why? Because all they care about is a result. They don't care about how you do it. If you're writing content about how you do things, you are going to confuse people by talking about RTT. If I went to the average human being and said, hey, I'm going to help you overcome your anxiety using RTT, the only thing that makes logical sense to them is I'm going to help you overcome anxiety. I don't care how I do it. I never, ever, 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 even when I was working as a stop smoking therapist and then moved into pain control with therapy, I never had a client to me say, Scott, can you please use conversational hypnosis and not RTT? They don't know about this stuff. If I asked any of my clients, hey, do you know what RTT is? They go, no. They don't have a clue. They're not interested in this stuff. Now, if you're selling a certification, sure, you want to talk about NLP because that's what you're teaching. And you want to differentiate RTT to NLP or havening to hypnotherapy. You want to differentiate that stuff. But when it comes to working with the average client, if you're working with the average human being in society, quit talking about NLP. Stop talking about how awesome Marissa Peers is or showing her videos, because clients do not care. The only people that care about that stuff are other therapists. If you are helping other therapists uncover their blocks or helping them with anxiety, absolutely, that could help. But I always recommend talking about solution. What can you do? Don't care about the how, okay? When we're talking about business, I'm not teaching people the how I do things or what platforms I use or what booking systems we teach people to use or what Facebook algorithms are. I'm not talking about that stuff. I'm always talking about the end result. So when I'm creating content, I'm usually answering some sort of question and answer that I know is common in my industry. And trust me, in my niche, there are heaps. In the smoking niche, there are heaps. In the anxiety niche, there are heaps. Be unaware and start answering those questions. And how you deliver the answer is through different means. Facebook Lives, posts, announcements, testimonials, screenshots. You're adding value. And I'll reiterate what I said before. We're not selling. If you were to look through my page, there is never once me saying, hey, come and join my program at a special rate of $997, get $1,000 off. No, because Facebook will probably shut me down. Plus, my audience, which I'll talk about very soon, which is this friends part right here, will think, Scott keeps selling to me. I hate hearing he's always trying to sell me something. I'm going to get rid of this friend, this Scott Jansen. I'm going to block him. I'm sick of him selling me stuff. However, what I have now is people come to my page and go, wow, so much awesome content. Look at the testimonials, awesome Facebook Lives. He's always showing valuable content. And we get a lot of thank yous from the thousands we have with how much free stuff we give. I'm always under the impression, and good business ethics is I always like to give more free stuff than paid stuff. Okay. So if I start making more money in my company, you'll notice that I'll start upping my free content. Okay. To balance that out. If all I'm doing is just offering and selling, I'm just selling my stuff over and over and giving nothing in value, how would anyone know my expertise? There's one thing that happens with us as therapists and coaches. We get so tied up into, we know we're awesome at what we do. Doesn't mean everybody else does just because we think it. You have to prove it to people, guys. Indoctrinate your market into your expertise, okay? So what I recommend with your personal page is you want to be doing some sort of content 4 to 6 times a day. Okay. So each day you want to have maybe a Facebook Live, couple of posts. So that's 3 things already, 2 announcements and a screenshot testimonial. So that's 6 or 7 things. And you want to separate them about 2 to 3 hours apart. And you should be doing this 5, 6, even 7 days a week, especially if you're starting out. Because what you're doing is you're creating momentum. So what will start to happen is you'll start to create content like so, and you may not get a lot of likes and shares. Like this one has 40 comments. This one has another half a dozen comments. We get heaps without testimonials. These are just new, so they're still bidding us probably 20 comments there. I mean, Facebook Lives, when we do a Facebook Live, like, let's have a look. What was the last Facebook Live? So as I'm recording this, we're actually doing another Facebook Live tomorrow. So over here, we have 143 views, 23 comments, but we get hundreds of people showing up to our really big Facebook Lives, okay? And there's a reason for that, because again, I'm providing my expertise, okay? So 4 to 6 times per day, guys, build up momentum. And as you'll notice, when you start doing this stuff, you may not get a lot of people liking and sharing your stuff right at the start, but that's not, who cares? You're starting out. But over time of indoctrinating your market over and over with great, valuable content, over time, people will start to see what you're doing and start to attract to your content. And you'll go from no likes and shares to hundreds each time that you post. And then over time, something incredible is going to start to happen, which I'll talk about as one of the steps in a moment. But before you can think about getting free clients, guys, before you even think about getting free clients daily and using organic strategies, you have to provide incredible value. And we do this on a personal page. So as I was saying before, when we're doing a Facebook Live, so let me show that Facebook Live here. We had another longer Facebook Live. Just see if this will load. Again, with laggy internet. Apologies for this. Okay, that's probably going to take too long. But anyway, so as we're doing a Facebook Live, all the people that I have on my audience list, which you were thinking, hang on, Scott, that says friends, not audience. I'll show you what this means in a moment, guys. Every time I do a Facebook Live, Facebook will notify all of these people in my quote unquote audience that I'm going live. So if you're doing Facebook Lives and you've ever wondered, why doesn't anyone show up? It's because of this thing right here, which I'm going to talk about very, very soon. But I really want to make the point of, guys, content 4 to 6 times per day minimum, over and over and over again. Just change up how you present that content from a live Facebook post, screenshot testimonials, post, announcement. Again, just come over to my personal page, get inspired by what we're doing, and just mirror that in your own business. So now we've done the content. Okay, now let's get into how do we get eyeballs on this content. We're going to do all this awesome stuff. We're setting up our banner. We have our I help message. What's next? Well, now we have to get the right people to see our content. And this is where this thing comes in, guys. And this is ingenious. If you're not doing this, you are wasting a ton of time and you're leaving a ton of money on the table. So we know with Facebook, our personal page, or you might not be aware, is that we can have 5,000 friends. However, depending on how you're using your personal page, are you just going to use it as a personal page, or are you going to follow this strategy and turn it into your business page? You can either have 5,000 friends, or you can have 5,000 leads, people that could utilize your solution. So what we go ahead and do is this. So I'm going to click on my friends list right here. Okay. All right. So here we are. So I have currently 4,583 people, leads. So what do I mean by this? All of these people that you can see will all have something in common. They are all coaches, hypnotherapists, RTT practitioners, healers, NLPs that I know I could provide some incredible free content to them and also solve their biggest business problems. I don't have 4,000 friends. I have 4,500 people that I know I could help them in their life with my solution. So let's change the niche. What if you're in smoking or you're helping people lose weight? What's more important, 4,000 friends and colleagues, or 4,000 people who need to lose weight, or 4,000 people that want to quit smoking, or 4,000 people with mindset issues, 4,000 people who want to get into the right relationship? So let's say, again, I'm getting people into the correct relationship in their life. Every time I do a Facebook Live, now Facebook is going to alert 4,000 people, hey, Scott Jansen's going on a live, and he's talking about the things you must do when finding your perfect partner, or how to quit smoking without withdrawals, or what's the best mindset strategy to overcome your abundance blocks, whatever my niche is. Every time I create content for my Facebook Lives, my posts, all of that stuff, my announcements, Facebook and I are alerting all of these people. So if you're doing Facebook Lives and posts and no one's liking it except your friends and family are not customers of yours. They're not going to become potential clients. So you want to fill up this entire friends list with as many potential customers as possible. So how do you do this? Well, it's really, really simple. Thanks to Facebook, we have things like Facebook groups. So in order to find a Facebook group, and guys, I've showed you this before, it's very simple. Come up here and write in weight loss group, stop smoking group, stop smoking support group, anxiety group, fear group, relationship group, whatever it is. And what you want to do is you want to start to add yourself to all of these groups. Once you get accepted, you want to start adding people from those groups into your friends list. You want to drag them out of the group, guys, and onto your personal page. So how does this work all together? Okay, so to give you a bit of my schedule, guys, every day I am going to groups and I'm dragging NLPs, coaches, hypnotherapists, RTT, health coaches out of the groups, because the groups do nothing for people. A lot of those support groups is just keeps people in their problem. They do nothing. They're a big waste of time. They're not showing any valuable content or offering any solutions, but I am. We are, especially if we're following this strategy, guys, drag them out of the group and into your friends list, okay? So what's going to happen, tying this all together, and we're not done yet, but tying these parts together that we have covered. Remember how I said we create a banner with your I help message and we create an intro talking about what we do? If I send a friend request to Joe Blogs, okay, and Joe Blogs goes, who's this Scott Jansen guy? I need to go check him out before I accept his friend's request. Joe Blogs comes over to my page, okay, comes over to my page, and what does he see? I help this person. I help smokers to quit in 60 minutes without X, Y, and Z. Make sense, guys? So again, I just want you to envision this. That's why I'm talking a little bit slower so you can absorb this. So important. Drag people out of the groups and onto your personal page and start posting 4 to 6 times a day and enthralling these people with what you do. Start showing value. Start providing Facebook Lives with what you do. And you want to do this over and over and over and over again, okay? So from here, once we're starting to build our audience, not friends, it's an audience, and we're starting to show our incredible content, what happens next is where we start making money. We start getting free clients. So what will start to happen over time as you start to build up this friends list, start to show content, and you start to get things like comments. So here's me asking about a question about something to do with business, showing some videos, get some comments, we get some likes, we get some shares. Every time I get an interaction with a post, I will actually personal message that person, say, hey, thank you for checking out my live. Thank you for checking out my post. It was awesome. How's business going for you? If you're working with smokers, hey, thanks for clicking like on my Facebook Live on my post. You know, I had a post about, you said you liked my post about how to quit smoking. Are you looking at wanting to quit smoking? Are you looking to want to lose weight? Are you looking to want to overcome your fear because you clicked on a post and I was talking about that? You wait for the client to respond and they say, yeah, absolutely. Bang, now you've got them on the hook. From there, all I tell them is, awesome, I'd love to be able to help you. How about we jump on a strategy call? I want you to hear how easy that is. We are waiting for people to comment. We're waiting for people to like our stuff. And then we're actually going to message this person and start a conversation with them and start to build some rapport. And we're going to start to reach out to these people. Here's the thing. Most coaches and most hypnotherapists do this. They build a business page, which does nothing. They build a website that just sits there and they wait for people to come and find them. Never going to happen. You're going to be waiting till you have to go get a 9-to-5 job. However, what we do is once we start to notice our audience building and we're creating valuable content and the comments, the likes and shares on this stuff, we are then taking the first step. We are reaching out to people. That's a big factor as to why if you saw these testimonials before, guys thinking, holy shit, there's some awesome freaking results. I mean, look at this one. Someone in the first week of our program made $7,500 from zero. First week of one of our programs, showing this student exactly what I'm teaching you guys now for free. She made $7,500 in her first week because what she did was she actually followed the strategy of once she started putting up content, people started to interact, like and share and comment on her stuff. She reached out to all of them. Bang, she got paid clients for free. This hasn't cost us a cent yet, guys. It's just cost us in time. Okay. So once you start to notice interactions, you want to start to send a message for a strategy call. Jump on a personal message with this guy and say, hey, thanks for liking my stuff. I'm curious, are you still wanting to lose weight? How's the weight loss journey going for you? If the client says it's not going too well, wish I could get some help. Bang, this person is now asking for your help. Send them over your booking system, which could be like Calendly or simply Book Me. I'll leave a link in the description below for these 2 resources that I keep referring to. Message these people, start a conversation, and offer your services. Do not wait for people to find you. So guys, there we have it. They are the 6 steps, and if you follow these intently, this is how we get clients for free. Now, here's the awesome thing. We can look at this strategy as a short-term strategy, long-term strategy also. So what do I mean by short-term? Well, short-term is like one of our students here. Within the first week, she followed this process. She waited for people to comment on her stuff. She then reached out to these people, offered a strategy call, and sold her service. Short-term. What you'll also notice as well, just because you're creating content over and over doesn't mean all the people are going to comment straight away. Numerous times that I've jumped on a strategy call with someone, okay, and this literally happened yesterday. We had one of who became a student of our program said, Scott, I've been watching you for 12 months. But it finally clicked, like, you're the person to help me with my problem. 12 months, guys. Had I given up after the first couple of posts and thought, oh, this is not working, no one's liking my stuff, it's too hard, I'm not going to do it, I would have missed out on a result 12 months later. And this happens time and time and time again. So in the short term, we're getting clients daily, okay? So I can put up a post like this and bang, I'm going to get a couple of clients from it. But that took time to build up to show my expertise. Then as well, long term is the accumulation of the hundreds and hundreds of posts and Facebook Lives and testimonials that I'm showing daily, 7 days a week, that accumulates to masses of clients 1 month later, 2 months later, 3 months later. Like example of this, like we could get a client, just like you guys could, offer 1 post, make a post, and then bang, there's another couple of $1,000s in your bank account. Then some days we'll get the short term, which is write a post or Facebook Live, get a client. And then some days I'll wake up to 5, 6, 7, even 10 sales in one day from people that have been watching my stuff for a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months. So I'm banking on a short-term result and also a long-term result. And this accumulates over time. That's the reason why we have to be so consistent, guys, with showing this stuff. All right. So let me just recap, guys. Let's go through my notes quickly. Use a personal page. You know why now. Forget about your business page. If you have a business page, don't share your stuff from a business page to a personal page. Just use the personal page. Okay. Trust me on that. From there, we have the banner once we click on it, we've got a link to a strategy call, like a booking system. We have an image of us. The banner has an I help message. Again, I'll leave a link in the description for Canva and also Calendly. Okay. You can go check those out for free. Have your I help message here. Have your featured images if you have them. Create content 4 to 6 times a day, guys. Change it up from Facebook Lives to posts to announcements, whatever it is. Build up an audience. Start to build this up with potential clients. Go over to Facebook groups. Start drawing people out of those groups and onto your page. Show them incredible content. Once they start interacting with your content, start to personally message these people with this message right here, the one you've been talking to all your friends with, but start reaching out to these people, thanking them, asking them questions, getting rapport, having a conversation. Get them on a strategy call, guys, and congratulations, you've just got your next or even your first paid client. You haven't had to spend 1 cent. So guys, that's all I have for you today. As I said in the introduction, this strategy we have put into a book form. So if you jump over to scottjansen.com.au, you can download what is called our Therapy MAXIMISER playbook. It discusses this strategy right here, plus many more. You get it absolutely free. Go over to scottjansen.com.au, download that book, come and check it out. We talk about this in a high level of detail as well. So I guess this is like the video that accompanies that, but if you prefer to read it, you can check that out in the book. And guys, start applying this strategy right here, okay? Follow it step by step, all 6 steps, master it. Remember consistency with your content and start to build your business up organically, all from your personal Facebook page. So guys, that's all I have for you today. It's been awesome to have you here. Hope you enjoyed the content. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.